Oh, fuck. How's it going, everyone? I'm back from not uploading. Just to get back into the rhythm of uploading on this channel, I thought I'd make a Yap Sesh video. So, here it is. Things that anger me. Number 1. People who worship anime and or Japan. Now look, I think some anime is cool as much as the next guy, but what I don't understand is the religious following it has. At the end of the day, it's just a cartoon. No more special than any other show. And the people who treat it like a godsend are usually the weirdest, most socially inept people you'll meet. And it's not like people don't do that with other forms of media or hobbies, but the people who worship anime seem to be the worst, in my opinion. Number 2, woke video game developers and movie directors. Now, I know that term, woke, has been run into the dirt, but it's the only one I could really use for describing this. And I put games and movies together because what can be said for one can be said for the other. But basically, I don't hate different races playing a character in a movie or game. It can be done right, like Jim Gordon in The Batman, even though the character is canonically white. But it can also be done wrong, like Catwoman in The Batman. Or the use of homosexual characters if it's not shoved in my face the entirety of the game or movie or show. I don't want to see two dudes butt fucking all the time, and I can't imagine a lot of people do. Now, gay people in media isn't abhorrent, but the way Hollywood does it, it just seems so pretentious, and it seems like they only add it not for story or character, but just for inclusion. Which, if you're adding characters for the sake of inclusion, it never goes well, and it usually feels like the character has no soul, really. It doesn't feel like a character, it just feels like you put it in there so you could say that we have a gay, black, Asian, whatever character. And the same can be said, especially when it comes to powerful women roles like Captain Marvel. And it's not like I don't like women protagonists. I love the Tomb Raider movies and games, especially the ones with Angelina Jolie. Oh my. Number 3. Breadtubers. Breadtubers fall into woke media as well. They just have the most smooth-brained troglodyte takes, like Wendigoon is a racist Nazi because he lives in Appalachia.
That the Boogaloo Boys are known for wearing Hawaiian shirts. And guess who else always has on a Hawaiian shirt?
Or just a lot of what Ethan Online has to say. He just has a lot of shitty takes, to be honest.
Well, I'm 23 years old now. I know I look older, but, you know, seeing...
You look more mature.
Right, I look more mature. Thank you, thank you.
This man is 23 years old and spends all day pretending to be a child on the internet to talk to pedophiles.
Or even the absolute slop people like Destiny or Hassan says. Number 4, I didn't really write a script for this part. I'm just gonna kind of go off the dome here. YouTubers who think being a YouTuber or streamer is harder than being a person who works a 9 to 5. Now, I'm not saying working like YouTube or streaming is a super easy job, like no difficulty at all, because obviously it is a job, but at the end of the day, I would way rather be doing this than going and loading roofs and doing framing at work, because at the end of the day, this is way more easy than anything that like a 9 to 5. You can't tell me like what Lacey has to say that streaming is harder than working construction in 100-degree weather, because that's straight horse shit.
That is hard work, and that is harder than any other job in the world.
What about construction in like 110-degree weather?
I get what you're saying, but think about this. They do it for what, 6 hours a day?
What about like landscaping?
6 hours a day, and then they get to go home, relax, nap, eat food, eat dinner, do whatever they want, right? We don't get that.
But we get to, like you said, we entertain you for 24 hours a day. Like about 10 of those hours we're sleeping.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what are they?
So like 12 hours, and a lot of these guys sometimes they're working 12 hours. They're waking up at 6, 7 a.m. right when the sun comes up.
Okay.
And they're starting their job, and then they get off when the sun sets.
Okay.
And they're working in insane conditions. Some of them.
Yeah, but guess what? They get the weekends off, and they get breaks, and they get to nap when they get home. And I hate to be that guy. Laying down a piece of wood and hitting him with a hammer is not...
There's no universe where I would rather go roofing than streaming. You know what I'm saying? So... Fuck. I understand where some people come from where they say streaming's a hard job, but usually it's the people who have probably never worked a hard day of labor in their life, because I know for a damn fact if they had, they wouldn't say that type of ignorant shit, because they would understand that streaming is literally a dream job for a lot, if not most people. I need to stretch this video longer, but I don't know what to talk about. I should have scripted more, but I can't think of anything. Number 5. Having to pay to play online for consoles. Now, it's been around since 2001 when the Xbox One came out for Xbox Live, or whenever Xbox Live came out for the Xbox One. But the thing is that Sony was free to play online until Xbox did it, and then they decided, well, fuck, if everyone's paying for Xbox, then we should make more money. I think the idea of having to pay to play online with other people is an absolute scam.
Do not redeem! Do not redeem the card!
There's no reason that I should have to pay $60 a year just to play with people online. And that doesn't sound like a lot of money. I mean, $60 a year does not sound like that much money. Even though I think on Xbox it is more expensive now. I think it's close to $70 a year to pay online. When people have other subscription services that are way too expensive as is that we have to pay for. I mean, why would I pay however much it is, like $15 for Netflix when they have Jack All on Netflix? There's no reason for me to pay that much to watch Netflix originals that are dog shit to begin with. Not to mention that Steam does not make you pay to play online, which is nice because, I mean, games are already more expensive, especially when the price of games are raising up to $70 for a new game. So you have to pay $70 plus whatever it is, like, I think it's like, what, $10? It's about $10 a month, so it's like $100 a year, closely, for online. But basically, I don't know why I should have to pay $70 for a new game, and then that's for a standard edition, and then also pay $10+ a month for Xbox Live. But yeah, anyways, that was my rant, my yap sesh. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm probably gonna get back into uploading on this channel again. If this is the first video you're seeing of me, go ahead, like, subscribe. But yeah, that's about it. Love you all.
Hamsters can lay extremely flat. This